Hey, entrepreneurs, are you wondering how to get more clients with less effort? I've got your answer right here on today's Dave Lorenzo Daily. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Dave Lorenzo, and if you're brand new here, we do this show every day, and we are focused on helping you build a business that allows you to make a great living and live a great life. And we do that through relationship-based sales strategy. And today, we're talking specifically about sales strategy for entrepreneurs, and that means we want you to leverage 5 simple systems to help you make more money and get home on time for dinner every night. And I'm going to introduce you to those 5 systems in just 1 second. If you're new here, as I said, my name is Dave Lorenzo, and I want you to subscribe. Look down in that corner right there, right down there. There is a red button, and it says subscribe. Punch the red button, and I want you to punch the red button so that you get the updates when we upload new content. I upload new information every day, Monday through Friday. On Thursdays, we upload an interview on my show called the Do This, Sell More Show. And that show is an interview show where we get actionable items from entrepreneurs, business leaders, authors, and experts on sales strategy. We do that every Thursday. It's broadcast all over the world as a podcast. You can find it wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find it right here on YouTube. So I need you to subscribe, and I need you to ring the bell. Up at the top, there's a bell. If you ring that bell, you will get notifications when we upload new content and when we go live with our fantastic interviews and other specials. All right, so today we are talking about sales strategy for entrepreneurs. That's right. If you run your own business, you're a leader, you need sales strategy. And there are 5 simple systems you need to have in your business in order to grow at a rapid pace. System number 1 is your follow-up system. This is the system that you put everybody into, everyone in your natural network and everyone you meet as you're out networking or just doing that thing you do, just working every day. You use a follow-up system to stay in touch. Now, this follow-up system could be a weekly email newsletter. It could be a monthly print newsletter that you send out through the regular mail. It could be videos on a regular basis. For example, if you subscribe and you get my videos every day, that's a way for me to stay in touch with you on a regular basis. That is a follow-up system. And what happens with follow-up systems is the frequency of communication, the regular interaction builds trust. It builds trust between us. And when you implement this in your business, it will build trust between you and your clients and your prospective clients and your referral sources, the evangelists who are out there promoting you. So you need to communicate with people in your natural network on a regular basis. So your follow-up system is critical. Your follow-up system is essential for success. That's like your operating system. It's the Windows of your business. It's the Apple Sierra of your business. It is your operating system. It's foundational. You have to have a follow-up system. The second system you need in your business is a referral system. This is a system by which you make a habit of introducing people to the value you provide and then asking them for referrals. Everyone needs to know who is your ideal client. Everyone needs to know how you can help them, why they need to work with you. Everyone needs to know about the value you deliver. But first, before you introduce them to that for your business, you have to go out and do some good work for them. Before anything happens, before a client becomes a client, before an evangelist refers you even one customer or even one piece of business, you have to deliver value to them. How can you do that? By introducing them to people who can do work with them, introducing them to people who can deliver value to them, introducing people who can pay them, introducing them to people who put money in their pocket. So you need to know who their ideal client is. You need to know how they can work with their ideal client. You need to know why their ideal client needs to be introduced to them. And you need to know what value they can deliver. And then go out, find that ideal client for them, introduce them to that ideal client, and then you can ask them for referrals. You have to develop your own routine, your own habit, your own referral system. That's system number 2. System number 3 in your sales strategy for entrepreneurs is a networking system. What do you do when you go to a networking event? Or what do you do when you go to meet someone who is your peer in business? What do you do? How do you start a conversation that will lead to networking and that will lead to referrals? You have to have a system for that. You have to have scripts in place for you to have that conversation, for you to drop into that conversation. It is essential for you to have a script in place for when you go to a networking event so that you can drop into that conversation. And then when you go home, you immediately introduce that person via email or via telephone or set up a meeting in person so that you can connect with them. So when you go to a networking event, the first thing you do is you ask the people what their name is, obviously. The second thing you do is you ask them what they do for work. The third thing is you ask them who they could meet that would change everything for them. And again, you develop your own language, your own scripting for this. The fourth thing you do is you think about someone you can introduce them to and you see if they would be interested in being introduced to that person. That's your networking system. Now, you need to massage that. You need to put it in your own language, and you need to figure out how to drop into that conversation in a way that's comfortable for you. And you need to immediately after the networking event follow up. That's your networking system, and that's system number 3. System number 4 is a leverage lead generation system. A leverage lead generation system. So you have to go out and either speak to large groups of people or write and publish work on maybe an industry website that other people will read so that they can refer you business or do business with you. Or you have to be the president of a large group or trade association. You have to find a way to get in front of people in mass. You can do videos like this that get wide distribution. You can do some advertising. You can pay for advertising. You need some form of leverage. One-on-one business development will not work, and it will not work to scale if you want to grow your business to be really, really big. You need leverage. So you have to come up with at least one, preferably multiple, leverage lead generation systems like speaking, publishing, advertising, going and becoming president of a large group, or doing some form of direct mail to a large audience. Leverage lead generation systems are critical for your success. The fifth system in your sales strategy for entrepreneurs is a relationship retention system. You need to have a way for keeping clients happy and delivering value. You need to have a way for recognizing people when they deliver a referral to you. You need to have a way to connect with people who deliver value to you on a regular basis and show them your appreciation. This could be by sending out some sort of a food product once a month to your best referral sources, or subscribing them to a magazine of the month, or some sort of an of the month club, or connecting with them by sending them thank you cards on a regular basis. Thank you for being a client. Thank you for referring business. You need to have a relationship retention system in place. So the 5 systems that make up your sales strategy for entrepreneurs: number 1, a follow-up system. This is your business operating system. Number 2, a referral system. This is where you deliver value to other people first, and then they deliver value back to you in the form of referrals. You got to have a system in place for that. Number 3 is a networking system. What do you do when you meet someone at an event? You got to have your scripts in order. You got to have them all set up and in your own language, and then you got to follow up after the networking event. And then the 4th system is your leverage lead generation system. That's speaking, publishing, advertising, doing videos like this, doing direct mail, doing something for one-to-many lead generation. One-to-many lead generation. And then the 5th system is a relationship retention system. That's keeping clients happy, keeping referral sources happy, showing appreciation, showing recognition, and continuously delivering value. Those are your 5 systems that make up sales strategy for entrepreneurs. I need you to put this into action right now. Put it into action right away because it's money in the bank. Start with system number 1, build them, make them work. Look for more details right here on the Dave Lorenzo Daily, right here on my YouTube channel. We talk about these 5 systems all the time. Take the advice, put it into action, because when you do this, you sell more. Until next time, I'm Dave Lorenzo. I'll see you right back here on the Dave Lorenzo Daily.